What's up, you guys? It's your boy Miguel giving you your daily dose of radiation. Today, I'd like make a little video for the boys and gals who are wishing to pursue an X-ray tech career, who wish to do X-rays as their major, or for people who want an insight of what it is to go through the X-ray program. To give you context, I am a night shift and I do X-rays 7 days on, 7 days off. And I've been out of school for about almost 2 years. So for those who are smart, this video ain't for you. Like, for all those, like my lady who's a nurse, photographic memory just does not apply to you because y'all are smart, y'all are different breeds. For us average Timmies, for us, people who really want this and struggle and it just takes a little bit longer to learn, or you got kids and you pursuing this, and let me just let you know, to give you context, while I was going through X-ray school, ours is about 2 years, I had 2 kids back to back, so yeah, that was kind of added a little bit more, a little bit more stuff to my plate. So my situation might be a little bit different compared to if I didn't have kids, as far as how hard it was. But I'm just here to tell you what it is, worst case scenario, because I'm not the smartest. It takes me a long time to learn stuff. Literally have the repetition. Literally, you'll go in X-ray school and it's just like, here's all the information, we got a quiz, or here's all the information, test is on so-and-so day, and you're just like, every single day I was like, what? Like, how am I gonna have a quiz? I ain't have time to study it. Like, sometimes they'll throw you that, and it took me a long, some of the classes are more easier than others, but those easy classes, you just kind of like knock it out and then focus all your time on the other class. So it's like kind of evens it out. And then other times, it's a lot of workload. Like the amount of Quizlet. Find you a partner that can be your peep. Because I know certain programs are different, but some of them, and I've talked to other people who've gone through other programs, they give you, we feel like it's busy work, and I know it is, because once we finished the first year and then the other students went and the teacher were saying how much stuff they were going to cut out because they felt it was unnecessary, and it was, like we said, busy work, and we're like, we knew it, you just added more stuff. Yeah, so get you a partner. My biggest advice, get you a partner, especially when that busy work come out. And some of the stuff doesn't even have knowledge to the test. It's just other unnecessary stuff. You don't even see it on the test. That's what made me mad. But yeah, you just partner up, split the work, switch out, boom. It cuts your time, because some of them are long. It's 50, 100 question of just, or textbook stuff But yeah, so get your partner. Quizlet, it's the GOAT. You can find several stuff on there. Helps you a lot. People before you. Yeah. And then my school offered their test. They would have a test and then their final, which the final counted some of them 30-40% depending on what program and stuff it was. I mean, the courses. But the final would be basically, they would pull questions from all the tests you took. So if you're smart and you remember what stuff they asked you from all your other tests, you can literally, and I figured that it's out my second semester in X-ray school. I figured that out because I remember sitting for the first one. I was like, yo, wait a minute. I remember all these questions were from the test we took before. And then the teacher was like, yeah, that's what comprehensive means. And I was like, bet. Because other people, you would walk in, you're like, I don't know what to study. And then they had like a ton of papers. And I'm like, I'd give them the sauce. I'd be like, yo, if you just remember, because let me tell you, some schools, like ours, use Blackboard. When you take the test, you can go back and review it outside of school. So you just take a little screenshot, and then you can just save it. Or sometimes it lets you save as PDF. I'm telling you, do that. You golden. You golden. Test day. Just look over the stuff you don't know from those other tests. You said that will help you so much. I'm telling you, reduce your stress so much. And certain classes are more heavy on material, and then other ones are more heavy on reading. Especially the first semester when it was about positioning, learning all this stuff. I remember the first chapter was like 120 pages, and then we were like, you got a week and a half, and then we were just like, okay. It's just, it's some rough nights, especially for me. I mean, other people, I'm not here to scare you. I'm just telling you my situation, my worst case. Because my supervisor, who's kind of close to me, he was pretty smart. That man, he was like, yeah, extra school's pretty easy. I didn't struggle. And I was like, dog, I was dying. Constantly struggling to make it through the program. Like, and it just takes so long to absorb it, repetition, going over this stuff. And it's going to take you a while, maybe one or two tests, to understand the format of what they're going to put on tests, because certain chapters are so big and you're like, okay, what are you going to ask me? Because there's so much information. And you're like, okay. So you have to know, okay, what are they focusing on more, and be nitpicking on the important stuff, because there's been so many times where I was taking tests and stuff I knew, of course, wasn't on it. Of course wasn't. With some struggling making it, but tough times. I would say I'd gave up so much sleep. I was averaging between 2 to 3 for like 3 to 4 days. Towards the second year, I was on like 1,200 milligrams of caffeine. Don't recommend. I was tweaking pretty bad, but like some rough nights. And some of them, it's just because I felt like I wasn't confident enough. Because especially if you're borderline, the amount of stress you have is very, very high. I would say focus. There's two ways to look at it, and your teacher's going to say do one. But if you're one of those who are like, you struggle like I did, I know the teacher's like, don't just memorize the stuff to pass the test, because you have to know it. Look, come here. Sometimes to survive the program, you just have to memorize the shit so you can just make it to the next level. I'm serious. Sometimes it is like that. Even though your teacher ain't gonna want it, but sometimes literally you struggling so bad that's you just need to do that. Because I'm gonna tell you, sometimes you'll have like three classes, right? All of them decide that they want to give you the test on the same day, back to back to back. So it's a struggle. I'm telling you right now that some of those nights, I'm telling you, it's gonna be some rough nights. Even for y'all smart boys and gals, it's gonna be some y'all mainly struggle towards the end of finals and stuff. But even then, your grade's pretty high, so you don't. But for most average people, bro, cortisol through the roof. I'm telling you this. So God bless all those who, and I'm like, we're just Xray techs. Imagine you go to med school, the amount of stress. Bless them, because I could never. Once again, I'm telling you the worst case situation. Because ultimately, you just got to put it all past Xray, past boards. Once you're done, I'm telling you, the day you pass that board and you get that 75, and the amount of stress that comes out your shoulder, you're going to be feeling like Drake. Like, you'll be feeling like the man or the woman, whoever you are watching this. I'm telling you, ain't nothing compare to that just one moment of knowing you certified. Or just getting that little piece of paper that says you made it. Oh, I'm telling you, it is worth it. It is gonna hard. Because there's literally some days, I'll give you a day of mine just to give you context to understand. I'm like the worst week, literally the worst week, the most peak week, I call it. I would wake up about 5 a.m, just drink a fucking energy drink, go to McDonald's, give me whatever just food, drop off my kid to daycare, drive to clinicals like an hour away. I would go there, get there, it's like 7 o'clock, 7:30, go do whatever I gotta do at clinicals, drink like 3 energy drinks at clinicals, get out like at 4 or 5, can't remember what it was, drive back, pick up the kids, and then literally eat food and then go straight to the books. Just crack a energy drink, be reading, be studying, do whatever work that I gotta do that's due that day by midnight, and then it'd be midnight, whatever I had to do is done, and then it's like, okay, it's midnight. Let me take like a little mental break, maybe like 15 minutes. And then next studying whatever other stuff that I have to study for. And then it'd be like 3 a.m. And I'll be there just looking at it like SpongeBob and that meme. And he has the. And I'll be like, shit. And I'll go to sleep. And then there'd be 5 o'clock. No. Then I'd wake up like probably like 6. Because the next day was school. And school started like 7:30, I think. So I'd go up there, get ready, crack an energy drink, go. Knock out the first class. Do whatever tests or whatever. If it was test day, it was very stressful, but yet kind of a little bit rewarding because you would get a tiny break for some classes. Other classes, they'll be like, okay, you just finished that. All right, come back when everyone's done. Let's get to the next one. And you're just like, shit. Yeah, and then the teacher's just like, okay, we're going to teach you this. And then in your mind, you're like, okay, I hear you, but I have a test after this with another class. I mean, trying to, and this is going to sound kind of mean, but sometimes you'd finish your test and then you just wouldn't come back to see that one teacher because you had to study for the other class a little bit more because it gave you anxiety. There's so many times in colleges when I do that. But I would do that till like 3. Come back, study in the lab, do whatever I had to do. And then pick up the kids, eat, and then once again, you would literally be a robot. No life. Just F your life. For like, you would do that. Rinse and repeat that for 6 months. Literally by the 7th day, by Sunday, I was crashing. It'd be like 12 at night, Sunday, just pass out. There's been so many times I passed out on my little table or on my little chair. My lady would walk in and just see me there passed out. So there's going to be some rough nights for those who wish to do this if you're not that smart, if you're struggling. But it is worth it because I'm telling you, once you get this job, and if you just do X-rays, just plain X-rays, your life is like, I'm so stress-free. My biggest stress right now is, do I have the good doctor tonight? Is there going to be traumas? if there's not? How many morning portables do we got? Literally, that's it. I am so stress-free. Living my life. It's well worth it. And yeah, this video's kind of long, but if you stayed here, hope you enjoy your daily dose of radiation. Yeah. See you on the next one.